everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making up some stuffed cabbage. This is a really healthy meal and it's very easy to make, and it's going to come together with just a few simple ingredients. You're going to need a medium to large head of cabbage. You're going to need some salt and some pepper. You're going to need an onion. You're going to need some tomato sauce. And you're going to need some ground beef. You're also going to need a cup of cooked rice. Okay, what you want to do first is you want to tear off and leave these outer leaves and just put them in the sink. There's only a couple of them on there. And then you want to go ahead and cut your cabbage in half. I like to cut it in half. You're going to have to boil your cabbage in a pot of water to soften it up. Okay, we have our water getting ready on the stove. We're going to go ahead and cut this in half. What I like to do is just follow this rim right around, and it should be, between the... It's going to give you a little bit of trouble. Okay. Now, see this center core right there? You don't want that in there, so you want to take that out of there. And just toss that aside. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to put your cabbage into your pot of water. You want to bring it to a boil, and you want to boil it for about 10-15 minutes. Okay, now while our cabbage is cooling, it's still a little hot to touch. While it's cooling, I'm going to go ahead and mix up my ground beef mixture. So you're going to want to add, it turned out to be a half of an onion. It was a really big onion. So a half of an onion chopped. You're going to add that in there. A good palm size of salt is probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I don't like a lot of salt. Maybe you do. You season it to taste the way that you want to. And the same with the pepper. You season it to taste the way that you want to. I like to add a little bit of seasoned salt. I also like to add a little onion, or I'm sorry, a little garlic powder. Probably about 1/2 teaspoon. Now, we have the we're going to add a cup of the cooked rice. to the meat. 1 cup of cooked rice. And we're going to mix it together. The meat is going to cook inside the rolls of cabbage. So don't worry too much about the fact that it's not cooked just yet, because it will cook inside the cabbage. Just give it a good mix all together until it's really incorporated. And at this point, you know, you could add a little bit of other spices if you wanted to. I'm thinking I might want to add a little bit of oregano, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just a touch. And I want to add a little bit of basil. Just a touch. And just give it a good mix. Now what you want to do with the cabbage is you want to carefully peel back some of these layers of this cabbage, and you want to put it in your colander. So you get some really nice leaves going on there. Maybe one more. We'll try to get one more off of this. This one here. There we go. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to take your tomato sauce and you want to pour it in a little bit into the bottom of your pan here. And just cover the bottom up. Oh, my oven just got ready. Now set that aside. Now we're going to come back here and we're going to add a little bit of the tomato sauce in with our meat mixture. And we're going to mix that up. Give it a good stir. Now what we want to do is we want to take our cabbage leaves. See this part right here? You're going to want to cut that off, because it's not going to roll very well with that on there. You might need to take a couple leaves to roll this up. It's a little bit challenging right there. Get that out there. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit of our meat mixture and we're going to put it inside our cabbage. Just like so. And we're going to roll this up. Just like so, and we're going to put it seam down inside of our dish. All right, you can see that they're all stuffed. I do have a little bit of mixture left. So what I think I'll do with that, since they're already seasoned, is I'll just roll them up into some meatballs and I'll stick them in the freezer. And I'll have some meatballs at a later date. Now with your leftover sauce, you're going to want to head and just spoon it over the top of this. Now, we're going to cook this in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. You're going to want to cover it up. All right, the timer went off, so let's take them out of the oven. Let's take a look at these. Oh, nice and steaming. Don't those look good? Yummy. I'm dying to eat these, to try these. So, here we go. The moment of truth. Going to cut into a couple pieces of this. Here we go. That is really good. Really, really good. You gotta try this. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay. Be safe. Be well. And be kind. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.